Brady to Hogan. Hogan, right wing, takes a step back three on its way, swished it through. EB has their biggest lead of the night at 24-17 right now. Here's Alvis, baseline 17-footer off the back of the rim, shot no good. Hogan skies and gets the rebound, but loses it. It ends up in the hands of Helmrichs. She misses the shot, point blank range, gets the rebound. It is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. A 10-0 run by the Vikings, and they lead for the first time since early. Has to go back over to Campbell Kirby. She drives in the lane to Boriski, spins, the shot from inside the right block up and in. Patience rewarded by the Vikings. Again, this is a 15-0 run. They lead by 6. Second free throw on its way. It is good. It's 51-50, a 1-point lead for Edco. Inbounds to Eckelceder, back right side to Boriski. They've got numbers. Boriski's got a lane to the basket. The shot, it is up and in. She was able to get by long. 10 seconds left in the fourth. The Vikings lead by 3. Hogan into the offensive end, and a timeout taken by East Buchanan with 6 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 7.5 seconds left in regulation. Edco leads 53-50. Hogan on the inbounds goes to Peck. Peck left side in the offensive end, takes a 25-footer on its way. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Brady, and Long actually catches it, fires a 17-footer, and it is no good. Long got the rebound but couldn't get to the three-point line in time, and it is Edco overcoming a 9-point deficit in the second half. Edco advances to the regional semifinal. In a hard-fought game, they defeat East Buchanan by a final score of 53-50. The best tournament action is on KCTN FM 100. It's a girls' Class 1A regional semifinal tonight on KCTN in our featured matchup. Edco hosts Keyhigh. Both these teams are as hot as anyone in this region. The Hawks have won 7 in a row and 11 of 12 after their win over Central. The Vikings enter on a 9-game winning streak after defeating East Buchanan in round number 2. Keyhigh is 18-5. The Vikings are 18-4. The winner stays on a roll and heads to the regional final on Wednesday. Keyhigh and Edco. The Chalk Talk next.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by The Edgewood Reminder, Lloyd Kelchin Grain, Shimley, a division of Kendrick Inc., Little Bit of Country Stove and Fireplaces in Strawberry Point, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber It's a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We begin the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Key High girls basketball coach Ben Wagner. Coach, your team now 18-5, an impressive win over Central in the last round, 51-34. Tell me about that game.
Well, we jumped out a pretty good lead on them in the first quarter. We scored 22 points, and we knew the key to that was to hold their guard Scherf down, and so we ran a box and one on her with Mallory Maughan. And she did a great job letting her score only 9 points during the game. We jumped out to a 15-point lead and just kind of held on to that the rest of the way.
All right, so certainly a good win for you guys. Let's go through starting lineup for your team.
Okay, we have freshman guard, point guard Riley Mutterman, and sophomore guard Lily Kulsrud, the senior guard Mallory Maughan, forward sophomore Addison Winters, and forward sophomore Elena Schulte.
And I know some kids contribute off the bench for you, too.
Yeah, junior Summer Walliser and sophomore Isabel Mattel.
All right, turning our attention to Edgewood Colesburg, what do you know about the Vikings?
Well, I know they can put up a lot of points. They're very good in the transition game. They got a great post player. So you know they're well balanced, well coached. We played them last year, and they handed us a pretty big defeat. So we're looking forward to some revenge, hopefully.
Sure. Keys in the ball game for Key High. Then what do you have to do?
Well, we have to limit their post points. They're going to be a real hard matchup for us in that regard, and we have to try to slow down their transition. They like to push the ball. And then on offense, we need to execute half-court offense to try to control the tempo of the game a little bit. And we definitely have to stay out of foul trouble. We're not real deep.
You know, the other thing is this is a very young team. I think you love the growth this team has shown this year.
Yeah, they're a great group of girls. They put in their time on the off season, you know, so they're a real determined bunch.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
Key High basketball coach Ben Wagner on his Hawk team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Ray's Excavating, Carl's Grocery, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz. Coach, your team now 18-4, pulled out a thrilling win against East Buchanan in round number 2, 53-50. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. Like you said, having to play a conference team and being the third time we played them like that, so we know each other really well going into that game, and they came out playing really well in that first half, just being physical with us. And so we just had to kind of battle through some adversity throughout the game there, and our girls did a nice job in that second half of stepping up our defense and going on that 15-0 run there halfway through that third quarter into the fourth quarter to finally get that lead. And then just because of the conference that we're in and a lot of close games, the girls just really rallied at the end there and just found a way to win, and that was also, like I said, a good win to advance on.
Absolutely. So let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, for tonight I have Campbell Kirby and Ellie Kirby starting at the guards. I got Marin Gao and Claire Alvis at the forward spots, and then I got Audrey Helmericks rounding out the lineup.
And I know you've been getting a lift from your bench as well.
Yeah, Lily Boriski's coming off the bench playing really well for me this year, and then I also have Brooke Bollinger, Rachel Ecclesceder, and McKenna Hofer.
All right, turning our attention now to Key High. What do you know about the Hawks?
Yeah, so they themselves are having a great season there. I believe they have 18 wins on the year. So, yeah, that winners from last year, she's a sophomore this year. She is playing really well this year, I believe averaging 16 points a game for them, and she kind of battles inside that interior post. And then also they added the freshman, the Mutterman girl. She watching her on film there, she really kind of is a real deal as a guard there, shooting from the three-point line and can get her shot off quick. So we're really going to have to be able to get to her and keep her contained somewhat. And then they have a couple other players, though, that we have to, if you get to them, they can also hurt you if they get hot on a given night.
Keys in the ball game for Edco, then what do you have to do?
Yeah, we just gotta kind of be us a little bit. We gotta be physical with them. Hopefully, our interior is where we're the strongest at. Over them is their weakness, and we just got to make sure we out-rebound the basketball, take care of the basketball, and cause them some turnovers, and just make sure we play our kind of game or our basketball by being physical all night long with them.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, yep, thanks, Dan.
Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz on his Viking team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Edgewood Signs and Designs. Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Carr Auto Group. Bacon Concrete in Postville. And by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barnes along with Coach Aaron Hamann. We welcome you to Edgewood, and it is round number 3 in the girls basketball tournament tonight. It's a Class 1A regional semifinal. Tonight, it is Edco and Lansing Key High. As I'm joined by Coach Hamann, we've got a matchup of 18-win teams.
Yeah, both of these teams have 18 wins. Both of them were second in their conference, and I think we got a nice matchup with these two teams. Definitely different competition that they saw during the regular season, but they both got to that number 18.
The Keyhawks come in 18-5, victorious over Central the last round, 51-34. They are led by a couple of young kids. Riley Mutterman, the freshman. Addison Winters is the sophomore. Winters with the slight edge plus scoring-wise, but again, that's where it starts for those two.
Well, yeah, both of those scoring over 16 points a ball game. Winters throws in another, 10 rebounds. Mutterman throws in 6.5 steals and 3 assists. They got two really good, talented players there that Edco's going to have to recognize tonight.
Yeah, Lillian Colesrud averages 9 points as their third consistent number scorer for Key High. But the story of this team is they have 1 senior, 2 juniors. So the future is now for this Key High team, and they've really taken a step forward this year.
Yeah, they have. I think nobody expected them to be where they are at this level this early, but they're rolling with it. They're like, we got the horses. We're winning. Let's keep going.
For Edgewood Colesburg, they're 18-4, victorious over East Buchanan by a final score of 53-50. This is a team that is led down low by Audrey Helmicks, their leading scorer. Then it's balanced scoring after that.
Yeah, absolutely. You throw in senior Claire Alvis. She puts in about 10 points, about 5 rebounds. Ellie Kirby, a junior, 9 points, 6 rebounds. Lily Brisky off the bench as a sophomore. She's hitting about 8.5 points and getting a couple of steals. Marin Gall, the senior, is an outside threat for him. So you have consistency down the line in all those girls who play a role for
The
them.
other thing is the numbers between these two teams are really close to being even. Keyhigh averages 52 points a ball game. Edco averages 54 points a ball game. But neither team is really plagued by turnovers. And it's surprising, especially Keyhigh being a young team. They average 12 assists along with 13 turnovers. Edco about 14 assists and about 17 turnovers, so a little higher there. But again, as long as they keep it 15 to 20, they're in pretty good shape. Both teams shoot similar percentages as far as about 60% from the free throw line, 36% from the field. Keyhigh a slight edge shooting three-pointers as far as 24% compared to Edco at 19%. But so many of the numbers, it looks like this should be a competitive game.
Yeah, they really mirror each other as far as the stats go, but I think when you look at what they want to establish, Edco's definitely going to try to establish the inside first. They want Helmerich to be involved early. They want to be, you heard Coach Putz say, we want to be who we are, and that starts with Helmerich, and once she gets established, those kickouts open up for threes.
Remember, these two teams played in the tournament a year ago, and it was a game where Edco blitzed them early. But again, this is a different Keyhigh team. They were young, yes, last year, but this is a younger team now with the Mutterman girls, a freshman, but a different Keyhigh team than what played here a year ago.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think if you're Keyhigh, you definitely want to try to take away Helmerich's, force them to shoot outside. You're never going to contain her 100%. But they really have to crash the boards. I think Edco showed a little bit in that East Buchanan game. They weren't as strong rebounding as they have been throughout the year, and I think Keyhigh has the advantage at the free throw line. They have some girls who can knock down free throws.
All right, and for Edgewood Colesburg, a hard-fought victory against East Buchanan that really had them down the stretch playing as well as anybody. They've won 9 in a row. Keyhigh has won 7 in a row, 11 of 12. Winner of this ball game heads to the regional final Wednesday night, site to be determined, and will take on either North Lynn or Dunkerton. North Lynn, the top-ranked team in Class 1A. That ball game will be Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Jenny Lang, starting lineups, take it away.
Welcome, everyone, to Edgewood Colesburg High School for this basketball game, the regional semifinal in Class 1A between the Hawks of Keyhigh and your Edco Vikings. Just a reminder that tobacco, alcohol products, and pets are not allowed at state-sanctioned events. Please maintain respectful behavior towards players, fans, coaches, and officials throughout the contest. The concession stand is available tonight thanks to the Edco Vikings Booster Club and parents of our very own athletes. Thank you to our boys basketball team for helping to run the concession stand tonight. Also, thank you to Farmers Savings Bank for their sponsorship of tonight's event, as well as their continuing commitment to Edco athletics. The winner of tonight's game will advance to the regional final, which will be played on Wednesday, February 21st. And now for your starting lineups. For the Hawks, number 2, Riley Mutterman. And for the Vikings, number 24, Claire Alvis. For the Hawks, number 3, Lillian Colesrud. And for the Vikings, number 30, a junior, Ellie Kirby. For the Hawks, number 4, Mallory Mon. And for the Vikings, number 32, Campbell Kirby. For the Hawks, number 5, Addison Winters. And for the Vikings, number 44, Audrey Helmerichs. For the Hawks, number 11, Elena Schulte. And for the Vikings, number 54, Marin Gall. The Hawks are coached by Ben Wagner and assisted by Pat Wagner. The Vikings are coached by Steve Putz and assisted by Brooks Eckelceder. Tonight's officials are Marissa Nordschau, Kyle Clark, and Wayne Blumert.
There you have it. Starting lineups. Opening action coming up next with Edco and Keyhigh after this.
In a lawsuit, a little extra liability protection can go a long way. I'm Julie Depke, agent. A personal liability umbrella policy from American Family Insurance offers $1 million or more of coverage over and above the limits of your auto and home policy. and it's affordable.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing member.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Blooms Flowers Gifts and More in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, Furniture Showcase in Oldwine, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Egg Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Here we go with the regional semifinal tonight on KCTN. Vikings home white uniforms, Edco in black, the yellow trim, black trim on the shorts. Key High, their away purple tops and bottoms. They have the Hawks there in purple, highlighted by gray. To jump it up will be Winters for Key High, and it will be Helmrichs to jump it up for Edgewood Colesburg. A near-packed gymnasium tonight here in Edgewood. The Edco side is full. The student section's on the basket on the other end. That's jam-packed. Key High side 3/4 of the way full, probably 4/5. And here we go with a tip won by Edco into the backcourt. This is underway. Gall quickly in the offensive end on top to Ellie Kirby. Key High will come out, and they'll play zone here, 2-3 zone starting out. Gall right side in the lane to Helmrichs, catches it in the right block, but the ball is taken away. Taken away left side by, once again, Key High, and it is Colesrud who drives into the offensive end, gets the feed from Winters, but misses the driving layup. Colesrud the steal on one end, missed the driving layup on the other. Key High comes up empty, first trip down.
Great give and go by Colesrud.
Ellie Kirby, baseline for three, grazes the side of the rim on the right, rebound to Gall. Gall back out on top, Campbell Kirby for three, circles in and out. Rebound kicks out of there, tracked down by Alvis, but has it knocked away by Winters. Winters jump steps from the left side, jump stops, lays it up and in, has a good strong move there by Winters regaining control, and the Keyhawks strike first.
And Key looks like they want to push tempo if they can and try to tire out the Vikings.
A minute in, Gall left side to Kirby, drives baseline, and as she drives in, Colesrud commits a reach-in foul. So they threw it from the right baseline, diagonally towards the left block, and Kirby was one-on-one, foul on the floor. Edco takes it off the left side of their basket. Campbell Kirby will take it out of bounds and looks to go on top, and the ball is intercepted by Mutterman as she tried to go to the free throw line. Edco turns it over. Mutterman tries to drive left side, tries to throw the pass over to Moan, but she is overshot. Alvis tracks it down and saves it back along the baseline. Helmrichs ends up tied up on the floor. I believe a couple of Hawks in there. It stays down here with Key High.
Well, great hustle by Claire Alvis to break that up, but just couldn't get herself under control. Tried to save it, ended up tying it up.
Colesrud inbounds to Schulte. Schulte back left side to Mutterman. Mutterman top of the key to Winters, and Edco will come out here in a 1-3-1 starting out. On top, Mutterman swings it left side, knocked away by Helmrichs, picked up by Mutterman, saves it to Colesrud on the wing. Back over left side, Colesrud open, left wing for three, got it! And it's a quick start for the Hawks, leading 5-0. Quite a difference from a season ago.
Yeah, a season ago they were in a big hole to start, and they're trying to put Edco behind here and make them battle back.
Kirby in the offensive end, right side to Gall. Gall left wing to Kirby. She pulls up the shot, stripped out of there by Key High. Moan stripped it away. They've got numbers back the other way. Mutterman, the left-handed layup, it's up and in. And here's a timeout by Edco, nearly 2 minutes in. What a start for the Hawks. They lead 7-0. Let's take this break.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
Well, for Keyhigh, you can't draw it up any better than that. They've got a couple of layups in transition. They've hit a three-pointer, and it's 7-0. We've played 1:48 into this ball game as the Vikings catch their catch their breath.
Catch their breath, but the Hawks aren't afraid to run. They've been getting out, trying to get ahead of this defense because they know that smothering length that Edco has is tough to beat in the half court.
Campbell Kirby, left side in the offensive end to Ellie Kirby. Alvis in the corner, back over left wing. They try to go to Helmrich on the left block, puts it on the floor, went off the foot of a Hawk defender as they had the double team inside the left block. And Edco will take it out of bounds at the end of the Keyhigh bench on the near sideline. And it will be Ellie Kirby taking it out of bounds. So again, Kirby has to go back out on top to Campbell. Left side to Alvis in the corner. Alvis reverses it right side to Marangall. Top of the key to Campbell Kirby in the lane. Helmrichs, the pass again deflected by Colesrud. Soft pass knocked away. Another turnover by Edco. Back offensively is Colesrud. On top, they work it left wing. Here stepping into the three is Schulte. Got it from the left wing. It is 10-0. Keyhigh coming out in a blitz to start this game.
Yeah, this is big for them, getting a lead, being able to play from ahead.
They started the other night against Central, putting up 22 in the opening quarter, so they're used to these quick starts. Ellie Kirby back out on top to Campbell Kirby. Ball knocked away, but goes to the hands of Alvis in the far right corner. They go in the lane to, again, Helmrichs, and the ball deflected out of there, picked up by Mutterman. Crossover dribble, swoops in, but too strong with the layup. Winters got her hand on the rebound, and they say it's knocked out of bounds by Edco as Gall lost it out of bounds. Keyhigh comes up empty in transition, but they maintain possession.
Yeah, they had a great attack there and maintain possession here, try to run something in the half court.
Lily Buriski is the first sub into this game for Edco. She is a 5'8 sophomore checking in for Gall. Meanwhile, the ball tried to go right side, right below us at the stage area, deflected out of bounds by Edco. And Keyhigh takes it off the right side of their basket. Inbounds to Mutterman. Mutterman brings it back out on top now on the left wing. Reverses it left side. The pass to Moan. Moan tried to go into the corner to Colesrud, and it's deflected out of bounds by Helmrichs with that 1-3-1. She plays on the one wing.
With Helmrichs on the wing on one side, Brisky on the other side, they both have length. They both have long arms, and, man, they can get to a lot of balls.
Winters inbounds again. They work it with Moan. Left wing area now. They try to go in the lane. They get it to Winters on the right block. Her post-up shot up and in. They threw it over top of the defense. It is 12-0. Keyhigh in the lead here early.
Yeah, and Edco hasn't had an answer thus far.
Campbell Kirby left side in the offensive end to Alvis. Left wing to, again, Ellie Kirby. They go in the lane, and there is to Buriski. Buriski off the left block, puts it up and in. Edco on the board. A 3.5-minute drought nearly. And now full court pressure by Edco, but Keyhigh somehow gets it into the offensive end, though Helmrich knocks the ball out of bounds as they tried to push it up the sideline to Colesrud. Now that's the other thing. Made baskets, it allows Edco to set up their pressure.
Yeah, and that's what they want to do. Make a basket, set up that pressure, and I think they're going to get some turnovers off that.
Mutterman left side to Moan. Actually, correction, that's Schulte. Here's Mutterman from NBA distance, 25 feet away. Got it from the left wing. 15-12, and again, Mutterman showing range on that shot.
Was deep, my goodness.
Alvis back in the offensive end on top to Campbell Kirby. Left side, Ellie Kirby has it, brings it right wing. Alvis, 17-footer, right wing. The shot grazes the side of the rim. It is no good. Colesrud gets the rebound, wants to run, but overthrows. It's intercepted by Alvis at center court. Alvis back to Ellie Kirby. Her shot from the left block gets up and in, and she was able to guide it over the rim. 15-4, Vikings score after the turnover. Back in the offensive end, Winters. Moan with a 1-2-2 pressure. Moan brings it into the offensive end and a blocking call by Helmrichs. That happened on the far side at center court. So Keyhigh has come out here, and they want to force this game to be more up-tempo than maybe we expected.
Yeah, they're throwing some haymakers and trying to put Edco behind, and Edco needs to respond. They need another stop here, maybe a run out and an easy basket.
Mutterman to Colesrud, in the corner to Schulte. They try to go on top, and it's intercepted there by Helmrichs. Helmrichs leads Campbell Kirby, who loses the ball coming down in the offensive end, slides to the floor, but Mutterman was down there with her, and they say it actually goes off the hands of Mutterman, but a turnover taken there by the Hawks.
Yeah, good read there by Helmrichs trying to lead the break.
Inbounds, they get it to Helmrichs. Goes from right to left, middle of the lane, feeds back Alvis. Her shot, it is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. As Helmrichs brought it over to the left side and then fed Alvis, who scores and has a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, point blank there for Alvis, but she knocks it down. Despite the contact, she gets rewarded with an extra.
Substitution, Campbell Kirby will check out. Brooke Bollinger, a 5'4 senior, makes her first appearance here for Edco. Edco will go a little deeper to their bench than Keyhigh will. Alvis. The free throw on its way, and it is good. So after being down 15-2, 5 points scored in a row for, once again, Edco. In the backcourt, here's another steal. As Moan tried to work it ahead, intercepted by Helmrich. Helmrich to Boriski, and she scores the left-handed layup. And just like that, the Vikings are back within 6. Colesrud in the backcourt, pressured, gets it ahead to Winters. They beat the pressure. Winters tries to go left side, knocked away by Helmrich again. And Boriski picks up the loose rebound and is fouled by Winters. So Edco now forcing the turnovers. They have possession. 3 minutes left in the first. They've cut the deficit to 6. And here's a timeout by Keyhigh. 3:04 to go. Opening act, 15-9. Hawks the early lead. Let's take this break.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
3:04 left in the opening act. A 7-0 run for Edco has brought them back within 6, and the Vikings have possession. Each team has had to take a timeout because of the runs early in this game. Boriski in the offensive end, Bollinger actually, right wing to Helmrich in the corner. Helmrich goes left side to Ellie Kirby, who tracks it down and brings it back over on the right wing to Bollinger. In the lane, that's Boriski. Post-up shot facing the basket. It's up and in. Strong move. Got it outside the lane. Went back to the middle of the lane. They're back within 4. Colesrud backcourt to Winters. Winters to Mutterman. They beat the pressure into the offensive end. Right side to Colesrud. Edco, by the way, continues to play that 1-3-1. Winters tries to go on top. Intercepted again by Helmrich. Helmrich is going to lead the break. Jump stops. The layup from the right side. It's up and in. And they're back within 2. Here's an 11-0 run by the Vikings. Backcourt area again to Mutterman. Mutterman works it up right side, trying to go to Colesrud. It's deflected out of bounds by Ellie Kirby, and Edco very active defensively here.
Yeah, the Vikings have just kind of lit a fire on themselves defensively. They want to try to force the action.
Inbounds back to Mutterman as we approach the 2-minute mark here in our first quarter. Mutterman left side to Schulte in the offensive end. Back out on top to Mutterman. Mutterman left side to Schulte in the corner there. They go in the lane now to Winters. Winters on top to Mutterman. Top of the key. 22-footer on its way. Missed it to the right. Missed the rim too as it banks off into the hands of Alvis. Ellie Kirby back into the offensive end. Goes in the lane trying to throw Helmrich. Tips it to herself. Back over to Bollinger on the right wing. Back out on top to Ellie Kirby. Left side to Alvis. Alvis to Ellie Kirby. Right wing to Bollinger. Keyhigh continues to move out of that 2-3 zone. Ellie Kirby to Alvis. In the lane, they go to Boriski. Kicks it right side. Bollinger, right wing, open for 3. Banks it long. Rebound by Mutterman for Keyhigh, middle of the lane. Mutterman's going to lead the break. Crossover dribble. Drives in the right-handed layup. It is up. No good as he leaves it short. But bodied on the way in by Alvis. And Mutterman in attack mode goes to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, the freshman showing no fear. You know, you don't get to the scoring that she's had this year by not attacking the basket and not being afraid to shoot.
So they're trying to stop an 11-0 run by Edco after leading 15-2 moments ago. So Mutterman, the young freshman, to the free throw line with those pink shoes. Free throw on its way. It is in and out. It is no good. Mutterman, 71% free throw shooter, by the way. And a substitution as Marin Gall checks back in for Edco, and Alvis will check out for the Vikings. We mentioned Edco's the deeper team.
Yeah, they've got a few extra girls who can give them time in there and spell them and not let up defensively.
Second free throw being eyed by Mutterman. That free throw is good. Makes 1 of 2. 16-13. That stops an 11-0 run. Back in the offensive end, Ellie Kirby, right block. It is again Helmrich. Backs her way down and kisses it off the glass. They're back within 1 on a strong move from the post from Helmrich. Winters ahead. The ball deflected right to her. Winters drives into Gall. The shot long. Rebound deflected out of there. Picked up by Helmrich after she knocked it away. She's able to pick up the loose basketball. A minute left in the quarter, and the Vikings have a chance to take the lead here. Ellie Kirby to Boriski. Boriski drives in the lane, loses the basketball, then I believe commits a reach-in foul as Winters picked up the loose basketball. Reach-in, I believe, committed by Boriski for the Vikings, and that certainly is the case.
That's who they're going to give the foul to, and it'll give Edco a chance here to set up their full-court defense. We've got under a minute to play.
Campbell Kirby back in. Boriski checks out, and as always, she's given the Vikings a lift off the bench. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Winters will take it inbounds to Colesrud against that 1-2-2. And it is Winters ahead in the offensive end to Moan. Moan brings it baseline to Schulte. Back over to Moan on the right wing. She goes over to Colesrud. She's open. Right side fires up the three. It is short. Rebound picked up by Winters. Winters post-up shot. Leaves it off the front of the rim as she was facing straight along the baseline. Kirby gets the rebound. There's about a 3-second differential in the shot clock. Kirby to Campbell Kirby. That's Ellie to Kirby to Campbell. Back over right side to Gall. They hand it on to Bollinger. Bollinger back out on top to Ellie Kirby. Kirby right side to Gall, deep right corner. Here's Bollinger, open right wing for three, cupped in and out. And the rebound, Helmrich moves to the left side, puts it up and in from the left side. And the Vikings have their first lead on what is a 15-1 run. Here's Mutterman, beats the pressure, goes left side to Schulte, back over on top to Colesrud. 5 seconds to go. They go right wing. Moon for three off the front of the rim. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Helmrich, and the opening quarter comes to an end. Keyhigh delivered a heavy punch to start, but the Vikings have answered with a run of their own. We've played 17-16. It is Edco in the lead. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by The Edgewood Reminder, Lloyd Kelchin Grain, Shimley, a division of Kendrick Inc., Little Bit of Country Stove and Fireplaces in Strawberry Point, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber It's a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We start the second quarter. Edco leading by one with possession. Campbell Kirby, Ellie Kirby, also out there Alvis, Gall, and Helmrich starting five. They go in the lane trying to go to Helmrich. It's deflected out of there, and then Ellie Kirby is tied up on the reach-in by Schulte. Schulte, Mutterman, also out there as well, Winters, Colesrud, and do they have out there Moan? So it is Keyhigh's basketball on the alternate possession rule on the jump ball. Inbounds to Mutterman. The ball deflected away by Campbell Kirby, and it goes off the hands of Mutterman out of bounds. Vikings create another turnover.
Yeah, get it right back. That's the fifth turnover that they've caused for Keyhigh.
Shooting in the opening quarter, Coach.
Keyhigh was 6 of 13, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Hit those 3 threes. Edco is 8 of 13, 8 of 9 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
Ellie Kirby baseline to Alvis. Second quarter just underway in the lane to Helmrich. Double team right side, Maringol, right corner for three. Banked it short. Rebound tracked down by Mutterman. Triple team and dribbles right through it, and then she's bottled by Campbell Kirby along the sideline. So Keyhigh, had they gotten by there, would have had numbers back the other way. But a foul committed by the Vikings.
Yeah, absolutely. Once Mutterman got through that, she had clear sailing. They could have really run the floor.
Inbounds to Mutterman. Again, Keyhigh facing Edco's pressure defense. Mutterman brings it into the offensive end. Crossover dribble at the free throw line. Right side to Moan. Back to Mutterman. Top of the key to Colesrud. Right wing Mutterman. Again, 22 feet away. Right wing short. Winters the offensive rebound. Put back up and in. Strong rebound by the young sophomore. And it's an 18-17 Keyhigh lead here.
Yeah, that was a good look by Mutterman, but a great rebound by Winters and the putback.
Campbell Kirby across the timeline in the offensive end to Gall. Gall tries to throw over top. Gets it to Helmrich on the left block. She spins. Shot. Leaves it strong. Rebound right back into the hands of Helmrich. But the shot facing the basket pops in and out. Helmrich's got her hand on the rebound. Could not control it. Olvis saves it back to Ellie Kirby. She misses a baseline 8-foot shot. Aired it out. Mutterman comes out with it for Keyhigh. Back in the offensive end quickly. Schulte left wing for three. That shot no good. Left it short. Olvis gets the rebound. Edco had, 3 chances back in the other end?
3 chances and a great save by Alvis.
And right wing, Marin Gall. Back out on top to Campbell Kirby. Left wing to Ellie Kirby. Helmrichs in the deep left corner. Back out on top to Kirby. Right side, Marin Gall open. Right wing for 3 off the side of the rim. But Helmrichs another offensive rebound to Campbell Kirby. Her jump shot from the free throw line elbow, no good. Ellie Kirby the rebound. Her bank shot, no good. Helmrichs another offensive rebound. And the Vikings bring it back out on top. In the lane to Ellie Kirby. Open 8-footer. It is good. That time, a number of opportunities. And the Vikings finally score to go up 19-18.
Those second chance opportunities were huge right there.
They are playing huge on the offensive glass. Back out on top, Mutterman. Mutterman left side to Colesrud. Colesrud baseline Moan. Deep right corner for 3. That's off the side of the rim. Rebound picked up by Helmrichs ahead to Campbell Kirby. Kirby tried to go ahead of the pack to Alvis. That's intercepted by Winter, who throws it, and it's almost intercepted by Ellie Kirby, who just could not hang on to it in front of the basket. And it goes out of bounds back to Keyhigh.
Both of these teams playing great defense and just not able to hang on to that ball, but that was great defense.
North Lynn leads Dunkerton at the end of one, 15-9. Winner of that ball game plays the winner of this ball game here. Meanwhile, it is Mutterman in the backcourt, and they have to take a timeout because the shot clock was going to be close to 25 seconds, which would have made it a 10-second violation. 5:28 to go. Keyhigh takes a quick break. We'll take it with them. Let's take this break.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
So a timeout taken by Keyhigh to avoid the 10-second violation as the shot clock was close to getting to 25 seconds, which would have automatically made a 10-second violation. Meanwhile, Edco dominating the boards here, which has given them the lead.
Yeah, they're doing a great job, especially on the offensive glass, getting those second chance opportunities.
Mutterman brings it across the timeline. Left side to Moan, high post area to Winters. Winters puts it on the floor, spins, shot middle of the lane. It's off the back of the rim, tips out the rebound, and losing it out of bounds there. It goes off the hands of Edco off the left side of the basket where Keyhigh takes over. Keyhigh has given up 9 offensive rebounds in just a little over a quarter.
Yeah, they got to get a body on Helmrich because she's the number 1 rebounder on that offensive end.
Schulte tried to go in the lane to Colesrud. It's knocked away by Helmrichs. There's another steal. So here's Campbell Kirby back across the timeline. 5 minutes left in our first half. Kirby left side to Kirby. That's Campbell to Ellie. Back over Ellie with it on the left wing. Right side to Campbell Kirby. Marin Gall on the right wing. Back over to Ellie Kirby, who drives in, but the ball knocked away by Colesrud. Trying to save it along the baseline is Ellie Kirby as she tumbles to the court, but it ends up in the hand of Winters for the Hawks. Back offensively is Mutterman. Mutterman left side, back out on top to Winters. Left wing area was Schulte. Top of the key to Colesrud. Winters right block. Nothing doing. She goes to Colesrud. Now quickly back out on top with Schulte. Schulte right side to Moan. Back over to Winters again at the free throw line. And they go in the corner to Colesrud. Looking in the lane to Winters. Nice fronting defense by Gall, and she knocked it away inside the right block. Tough pass to get to. Keyhigh takes it off the right side of the basket. Shot clock is at 10.
Yeah, that was a great close there by Marin Gall, taking away that passing lane last minute and tipping it out of bounds, getting him behind the 8 ball here with the shot clock.
Gall and Ellie Kirby check out. Boriski back into the game. Also in there is here's the pass to center court that is intercepted by Helmrichs. Helmrichs with the now gets it from Campbell Kirby right back to Helmrichs, and she puts it up and in inside the left block. Steal on one end, lay at the other, and Edco leads by 3.
Yeah, Helmrichs is doing it all tonight on all ends of the court.
Rachel Eckelceder just checked in as the second Viking, and she intercepts a pass in the lane. Eckelceder, a 5'9" sophomore who just checked in. Eckelceder absolutely wide open, right wing for 3, got it! At the 4-minute mark in the second quarter, Edco leads 24-18. Mutterman beats the pressure in the offensive end. Left side, try to go to Schulte, the ball is kicked. This is a 22-3 run right now by the Vikings.
Yeah, and they're doing it on both ends. They're scoring on the offensive end. They're getting steals and rebounds, offensive putbacks. They're doing it all right now, doing a great job.
They'll take it off the left side of the basket. Keyhigh will with Colesrud. Goes to right underneath the basket, trying to go inbounds to Winters, but the ball is deflected. Winters too far along the baseline as she tried to catch it inside the right block. So they'll move it over from the left side of the basket to the right side of the basket, where Colesrud will take it out of bounds once again. Colesrud inbounds to Winters, back in the corner to Colesrud. Winters has it, covered on the right wing. They go back out on top to Mutterman. Mutterman off a pick, right corner area with Colesrud. She drives baseline, wraps in, goes for the reverse layup, leaves it flat off the back of the rim. Went to the left side, used the right hand, strong move, just did not finish. Boriski gets the rebound. Campbell Kirby back across the timeline, right wing to Eckelceder. Eckelceder back over left wing to Alvis. Alvis tried to go to Boriski, bobbles it, so they go right wing. Eckelceder, another three. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound goes up and hits the shot clock. That'll put it out of bounds, and the ball goes back to Key High.
I've liked the patience that Edco has. If they can run, they're going to run. But if they don't have anything clear, they're running their offense, working for a good shot. I think the ball needs to go inside in that half-court offense.
This is a case where, of course, Edco, the far more experienced team than the young Keyhawks. And the Hawks, they throw it away. Schulte tried to go on top to Moan, intercepted by Campbell Kirby. She leads Alvis, who saves it back to Eckelceder, right side for three. Got it! Eckelceder's hit a couple of threes off the bench. This is a 9-point lead right now.
Yeah, and things look dismal to start that first quarter, and they are just taking control.
Colesrud, right wing, open for three. It's off the back of the rim, and that one goes over the backboard, out of bounds. And Edco, this run stretches now 25-3. So with 2:43 to go in the second quarter, what an answer after being down 13 early to start this game.
Yeah, this is a big answer by them, and they've done it with confidence. They just kind of settled in, let their experience take over, and doing a nice job.
Alvis checks out. Ellie Kirby back into the game for Edco. Ellie Kirby goes right wing to, once again, Eckelceder. Eckelceder in the lane. Kirby, post-up shot, 8 feet away. It is good. So good at slicing into the middle of the lane. They lead by 11 right now at 29-18. You wonder if another timeout's not coming here.
It might be if they don't get a basket here.
Here's Mutterman. Deep three off the top of the key, off the back of the rim. Boriski gets the rebound, but I think came over the back as Colesrud had position off the right. It will stay down here as the foul's on the floor against Edco.
Yeah, I think if they get another stop and a basket, Key's going to have to take a timeout, regroup, try to figure out what they're trying to do.
Right side inbounds to Colesrud, back in the corner to Schulte. Schulte goes to Winters, outside the lane, top of the key to Mutterman. Deep left corner to Moan. They work it back left wing. Mutterman's going to take another 25-footer, airs it out. It is short. Rebound by Boriski. Here ahead of the pack is Helmrich. Helmrich drives in, scores the right-handed layup. It's 31-18. This is an incredible 29-3 run by the Vikings. They lead by double digits in a timeout by Edco. 1:57 to go in the half. Vikings suddenly in control. Let's take this break.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. Edco leads 31-18, 1:57 to go in the half. It is the Vikings here on defense, and they continue the 1-2-2, which has caused Key High some problems. Mutterman in the backcourt goes to Colesrud, puts it on the floor. It's knocked away, and there's a tie-up. Campbell Kirby on the floor along with Colesrud, and I believe we are going to have a jump ball, which is going to give the ball back to the Vikings. Edco has really done this here, being the aggressor on both ends of the court.
Well, yeah, they've been aggressive in the paint and shooting the ball, but definitely defensively, I think more importantly, they've been aggressive getting after the ball and trying to play some full-court defense.
Campbell Kirby, left side to Ellie Kirby in the lane to Boriski, loses the ball in the lane, and it's picked up by Colesrud, but the ball deflected back by Boriski and picked up by Edco. Here's Campbell Kirby in the lane. Right side to Helmrich, they'll get back out on top and set up the offense. Campbell Kirby, left side to Ellie Kirby on the left wing. Goes right side, here's Eckelceder, right wing for three. That shot is long. Rebound by Helmrich, another offensive glass. Back over on top, Campbell Kirby for three, and banks Long, maybe grazed the side of the rim on the right. Rebound pulled down by Mutterman. Mutterman beats the pressure, head into the offensive end. She's going to attack, goes by Eckelceder, uses the left hand, but it slides off the left side of the rim. Rebound saved over to Schulte. Her jump shot, 17 feet away, got it from the left wing. Needing to score desperately, Keyhigh pulls back within 11.
Yeah, they needed that basket a long time ago.
They've only scored 4 points this second quarter. Back out on top, Campbell Kirby, left wing to Ellie Kirby. 45 seconds left here in the half. Eckelceder, right wing, goes to Ellie Kirby at the high post. She drives in, pulls off outside the right block, leaves the shot long though. Rebound deflected out of bounds off of Keyhigh, and it's going to stay down here with Edco. So again, Edco keeping possession alive. First substitution of the night for Keyhigh is Summer Walliser, a 5'4" junior, making her first appearance of the night.
Yeah, we talked about Keyhigh not going very deep into their bench, and first substitution for him.
And Colesrud is the one who checks out. Right side, Eckelceder, deep right baseline for 3, got it! Eckelceder flat out, hot off the bench. A 14-point lead for Edco. That's her third.
That's her third.
And here in the offensive end, the ball is knocked away but picked up by Moan in the lane to Winters. Her post-up shot stripped by Eckelceder, and Eckelceder is called for the foul. That will put Winters to the free throw line for 2. Eckelceder getting her 3-pointers there, and a lot of times it's ball reversal.
It is. Sometimes it's ball reversal, sometimes it's inside out, but when she's hitting, she can hit a lot of them. When she's off, it's hard for her to get started again.
20 seconds left in the half. Free throw, misses it, hits the right side of the rim, kick to the left. And here's the substitution for Edco. Alvis checks in with 20 seconds to go in the half. Boriski checks out. Winter going to try to make it a 13-point ball game. So the sophomore steps to the free throw line. Second free throw, it's off the back of the rim. They come up empty. Rebound deflected out of there by Ellie Kirby. She'll pick it up. And here's Edco back in the offensive end with Campbell Kirby. Helmrichs covered, back over on top to Eckelceder. Right wing, they go back to Helmrichs in the lane. In a reach-in foul over top by Winters. 8.8 seconds to go in the half. And it will be Edco taking it off the right side of the basket.
And they're going to try to run some out-of-bounds play here, get a bucket if they can, but they've got time if they need to go over top, set something up and attack.
Eckelceder inbounds to Helmrichs, back over to Ellie Kirby, right wing. Here's Eckelceder, 22 feet away. It's off the back of the rim. Campbell Kirby gets the rebound, brings it up behind the three-point line, and then tries to throw the ball right side. It's deflected, and the first half comes to an end. Keyhigh led 15-2. It's been Edco since that point. Edco leads by double digits at the half, 34-20 here as Keyhigh only scores 4 points in the second quarter. When we return, first half stats. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Ray's Excavating, Carl's Grocery, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Edco leads 34-20 at the half. It was 17-16 at the end of one. They outscored Keyhigh 17-4 in the second quarter. Keyhigh led 12-0 right out the gate, 15-2, and it has been Edco since that point. Let's go to Coach Hamann. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start for the Vikings.
The Vikings are led by Helmerich with 10 points, 9 points for Rachel Eggleseder, 6 points for Brisky, 4 points for Ellie Kirby, 3 points for Claire Alvis. So they got 34 points. They shot 45% in that first half. 3 of 13 behind the arc, but 12 of 20, 60% from the field, and 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and only 9 turnovers.
Totals now for Keyhigh.
Keyhigh was led by Winters with 6, and Mutterman with 6, 5 points for Schulte, 3 point for Colesrud, 20 points. They shot 33% overall, 3 of 12 behind the arc, 5 of 12 from the field otherwise, and 1 of 4 from the free throw line.
And what a switch in this ballgame. Keyhigh came out just like Edco did a year ago. Edco came out in a flurry in last year's tournament game. This time it was Keyhigh able to get up and down the court, but then the Vikings with that experience settled down, forced some turnovers, and they were finally able to get some offensive boards to get the offense going.
Absolutely. They used that defense to kind of set the tone and fuel things, and that really turned the tide for them offensively.
Yeah, as far as offensive rebounds in the first half, 11 offensive rebounds for Edco, which led to numerous second and third chance shots.
Yeah, second, third, fourth chance, and they were putting them in, and that's why they're shooting such a high percentage at 45%.
And Helmerichs, by the way, has a double-double already. 10 points and 10 rebounds. So it's 34-20 at the half. When we return, we'll get you an update from North Lane Dunkerton, hopefully, and we'll have second half action. You're listening to Edco Tournament Basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. Hey sports fans, take a timeout and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnownmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Edgewood Signs and Designs. Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Carr Auto Group. Bacon Concrete in Postville. And by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Welcome back to Edgewood at the half, 34-20. Edco leads Keyhigh. Also at the half, North Lynn leads Dunkerton 32-20 at the half. Again, so North Lynn leads by 12. The winner of this ball game, again, plays the winner of that North Lynn Dunkerton game Wednesday night at a site to be determined, and which would be the regional final in the game for states. So it is North Lynn, the top-ranked team in Class 1A. Right now in some control against Dunkerton. All right, let's talk about the second half of this ball game. First off, for Edco, again, defensively, forcing the turnovers really got this game going to their favor.
Yeah, absolutely. This all started with defense. They just need more of that in the second half, and I think you're going to frustrate the Hawks. I mean, it's a young team. Edco's got the experience. You're going to get in their heads a little bit. It's going to make it frustrating for them, but I think you need to come out and send that message to start the third.
If you're Keyhigh here, better job handling the basketball, but you've got to rebound better in the second half, and I know that's a concern with Edco's size.
Yeah, it's body on body. Make them come over the top, because if you just try to out-jump them, it's just not going to happen.
All right, our boys' tournament coverage, by the way, continues Tuesday night on KCTN. We'll be at Starmont. MFL Marmac and North Fayette Valley in the district final. The Chalk Talk at 6:30, game time at 7 o'clock, right here on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com. Third meeting between those two teams. We're looking forward to that on Tuesday night.
Yeah, that's a great matchup. They tied in the conference. They split when they played. And there's a lot of crazy things that could happen that game. Looking forward to that one as well.
Edco's basketball to start the second half. It'll be Helmrichs, Alvis, Gall, also out there Ellie Kirby and Campbell Kirby. Meanwhile, for Keyhigh, it'll be Moan out there along with Mutterman, Colesrud, Winters, and Schulte as we start the second half. Edco again with possession and a 14-point lead. Kirby in the offensive end, goes right side to Ellie Kirby, deep right corner, goes to Helmrich. She catches a tough pass inside the right block, but strong with the shot. Gets her own rebound to the left, right back out on top to Gall. Right side, Campbell Kirby for three, got it from the right wing. Another offensive rebound leads to points. Vikings up by 17. Mutterman back in the offensive end. They go left side to Colesrud. Back out on top, Mutterman again, 22-footer on its way. Got it from just off the top of the key left side. And the Hawks climb back within 14. Can they get some stops defensively? That's going to be the story if they hang in here.
Well, Mutterman can shoot them back into it, and Winters can do the work inside. They got to get stops.
Here's Gall, deep right corner for three. Grazes the side of the rim. Ellie Kirby saves it back to Alvis. Alvis pulls up the shot, blocked by Winters. But the loose ball picked up by Alvis, who saves it to Campbell Kirby. Left side, Ellie Kirby, left wing for three. Rattled in and out. But Helmrich's another offensive rebound. Misses it. And the putback deflected there by Winters, who's able to knock the rebound to herself off the backboard. Keyhigh, here's Mutterman again, deep right side for three, got it! Hit one from the left from 22 feet away. This one from 22 from the right. And the Hawks back within 11.
Yeah, she's going to keep shooting. She's going to knock down some shots, and they got to stop last time down, but they still aren't rebounding real clean.
And back out on top, Campbell Kirby, right side to Gall in the lane. Here's Alvis on the right block. Nice lead pass by Gall as Alvis cut across the lane and scores the layup back up by 13. Backcourt area, Mutterman beats the pressure, double team now, and she loses the ball right into the official and right into the Keyhigh bench out of bounds. Dribbled into trouble, and good straight-up defense by Edco. They forced the turnover.
She picked that ball up right after half court and had nowhere to go with it, tried to continue to dribble and just lost her balance, went out of bounds.
Campbell Kirby, right side to Gall in the offensive end. They go left wing to Ellie Kirby. On top to Campbell Kirby. Left side to Ellie Kirby. Baseline to Helmrichs. Helmrichs has it poked away momentarily. It'll go out of bounds as she did the wise decision to stay away from it. Vikings maintain possession. And Ellie Kirby will take it out of bounds in front of the Edco fans. Campbell Kirby now open, left side to Ellie Kirby. Puts it on the floor, tries to bounce it through traffic, deflected out of there into the hands of Gall. Gall drives left side and traveled with the basketball. Gall actually on the right side, tried to bring it left towards the middle of the lane, but got caught really in no man's land. Turned it over.
Yeah, kind of hesitated where she wanted to go and took the step before she released.
And again, here's that pressure. 1-2-1-1 pressure more so for Edco. Mutterman stops the dribble, goes right side. It's intercepted by Alvis. Alvis saves it back to Campbell Kirby. Her shot over Mutterman. It is no good, and a foul on Mutterman. So again, another turnover leads to another offensive opportunity for the Vikings.
Well, the Vikings, they're gambling, but it's calculated gambling. They saw those lazy passes or those long passes, and those are the ones they go for, and they're coming up with them right now.
So Campbell Kirby to the free throw line. Free throw, it is no good. Missed it off the right side of the rim as it kicked to the left. Best she can do is put the Vikings up by 14. Hard to believe they trailed by 13 at the start of this game. Second free throw by Campbell Kirby. It is good. So that is a 27-point swing. Backcourt area, Mutterman. Mutterman to Colesrud. And they bring it across the timeline with Winters, who helps brings it in the offensive end. Mutterman has it on the left wing. Back right side to Schulte. Mutterman goes baseline to Winters. She drives, takes that shot over Gall. Leaner slides over the side of the rim from the right side, gets it to fall through. Hawks back within a dozen.
Yeah, good drive there by Winters and good body control to elevate and shoot over the defense.
Marin Gall back in the corner to Helmrichs. Reverses it left side to Ellie Kirby. She drives on the baseline, pulls up, little 6-foot leaner outside the lane. It is good. She's been very effective on that weak side.
Yeah, she has. She's gotten that ball and attacked right away.
Mutterman to Colesrud, just inside center court, hands it back to Mutterman. They're in the offensive end, 5-minute mark in our third quarter. Winters double teamed on the block, loses it, saves it over to Mutterman, deep right corner for three, got another one. So Mutterman, miss until you make until you miss. They're back within 11.
Yeah, absolutely.
And across the timeline, Campbell Kirby. Kirby, top of the key, left side to Ellie Kirby. And right wing to Marin Gall. Baseline to Helmrichs. Helmrichs cross-court pass. There's Ellie Kirby again. Her shot from the left block leaves that one short. Then Enko comes over the back. So Ellie Kirby, same play where they throw it over top of the defense along the baseline from the right side to the left where Ellie Kirby cuts in. That time she left the shot short.
Yeah, that was a tough shot for her in traffic, and then just not able to get to the rebound. They had to come over the top for that.
Gall checks out. Boriski back in for Edco. Here up the sideline, Kihai throws it away. Mutterman tried to push up the sideline to Schulte. Mutterman says, that's on me. As the pass sailed away, out of bounds. And another turnover committed by Kihai.
Yeah, just trying to rush a little bit, and they did so well with that in the first quarter, but now they're struggling to run the court at all.
Right side, Alvis loses the basketball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Moan tried to jump the passing lane, and Alvis tried to spin away with the ball, but lost it out of bounds. And I've always said this, it's one thing to have a turnover, but it's another thing to have a turnover in front of your bench that lands near your head coach. Colesrud in the offensive end on the exchange from Mutterman. Mutterman, right wing. Here's another 25-footer off the back of the rim. Long shot leads to a long rebound, but it's tracked down by Winters behind the left wing. Saves it over to Colesrud. Colesrud back right side to Schulte. Right wing to Colesrud. Schulte, right wing, takes the three, blocked by Campbell Kirby. Helmrichs the rebound back to Campbell Kirby. They've got numbers. Kirby drives in, left-handed layup, leaves it short. Alvis gets the rebound. Her put back in traffic, no good. Helmrichs another offensive rebound, and they continue to crash the glass. 44-31 as Helmrichs finishes off to the offensive rebound.
A lot of arms and a lot of physicality, but great, finish by the Vikings.
Colesrud in the offensive end, back over right side to Schulte. We approach 3.5 left in the third. Mutterman to Colesrud in the corner. Goes back out on top with Schulte. Tries to go left side. It's knocked away by Helmrichs. Helmrichs picks up the loose basketball. She drives in. Right-handed layup. It's up and in. Helmrichs says, I have mad ball skills. They lead by 15.
Yeah, leading the break. That's not always her favorite.
And here's Colesrud across the timeline to Mutterman. Mutterman drives in, pulls up from the elbow. 15-footer, swishes it through. Mutterman, quick, stop and pop shot. 46-33, Vikings in the lead.
Yeah, flat out shooting lights out and trying to shoot her team right back into this game.
Good flow going to this ball game right now. Campbell Kirby, right side, Alvis on the right wing. Back out on top, Campbell Kirby, wide open, launches the three, got another one. Edco hitting three-pointers in this game. They lead by 16, biggest lead of the night for either team. Across the timeline, they throw it ahead to Schulte. The pass overshot, and then Helmrichs runs over Schulte. They both end up on the floor, and it's good hustle by both those kids, but the foul called on Helmrichs with a 2-point takedown.
Yeah, both of those girls getting aggressive, and the thing I noticed the last time down on free throws, those Kihai girls are starting to tug on the shorts, is trying to catch their wind. They don't go very deep right now.
Well, and this is where Edco again, shuffling in, shuffling out. Campbell, Kirby, Alvis check out. They bring in Bollinger along with Eckelceder back into the ball game. Keyhigh takes it off the right side of the basket, and it will be Winters taking it out of bounds. In the corner to Colesrud, back to Winters, and she wraps around the pass into the corner. Moan, deep left corner for three. Rebound, no good. Rebound kicks to the left. Ellie Kirby, nice box out, got the rebound, and then is bodied slammed to the floor after Winters tried to jump over top. And the ball will go back to the Vikings on the foul.
That was a good takedown. That'd be two right there if you're wrestling as well.
And Winters almost tried to volleyball it over the head of Ellie Kirby, but ran through. So that's pass interference either way you look at it. Buriski, left side. Rachel Eckelceder, left wing for three. It's off the back of the rim. Bollinger got the rebound or put back, stripped on the way back up there. Mutterman and Colesrud got a hand in there to strip it away. Mutterman back across the timeline offensively, drives in the lane, little one-handed 8-foot leaner, leaves it short off the front of the rim, but the rebound by Moan, who pulls it back out on top for Keyhigh. Left side, the pass intercepted again by Helmerich. Helmerich leads another break. The right-handed layup leaves it short. Rebound deflected out of there. Brisky on the floor, saves it back to Helmerich, and her shot up and in. Used the right hand from the left side. 18-point lead for the, Vikings after another offensive rebound. Winters bodied that time, and she takes a leaner outside the right side of the lane. Eckelceder tried to draw the charge, but instead is called for the block. Winters to the free throw line for two.
A great hustle by the Vikings down here after Helmerich missed that. Brisky getting to the floor, getting that ball, and kicking it right back up to Helmerich so she can finish off that play.
How many fast breaks has Helmerich led in this game?
Oh, at least a half a dozen.
Free throw by Winters. It is off the back of the rim. 18-point lead with 1:52 left in this third quarter. So Keyhigh unable to make up any ground after they trailed by 14 at the half. Second free throw on its way, and it is good. 1 of 2 by Winters, but a 17-point lead for Edco. Brisky, sideline to Bollinger, goes in the lane, tried to go to Helmerichs, and good fronting defense by Winters, getting back defensively to knock the pass away. They tried to go the sideline break, but Keyhigh defended it well.
Yeah, good recovery there by Winters.
Inbounds and catching the ball wide open is Helmerichs just outside the right block. Floats it up and in from 6 feet away on the inbounds. That's too easy. They lead by 19.
Yeah, she's had 8 points in this quarter. They've all been point blank.
And 90 seconds left. Here's Mutterman, top of the key. Another deep three. Got it from the volleyball line. Mutterman showing game and range. They're back within 16.
Well, she's the one keeping them in it, and again hits another deep ball.
Bollinger in the offensive end. Buriski at the high post. Swings it left side to Eckelceder. Tried to force a pass in a lot of traffic. Deflected out of bounds by Keyhigh. Better recognition by the Hawks that time down low.
A couple subs for the Vikings. Claire Alvis and Campbell Kirby going to enter. Helmerichs goes to the bench, as does Bollinger.
They'll take it off the left side of the basket with Eckelceder. Back out on top, goes to Ellie Kirby. Kirby right side back over to Eckelceder. Open right baseline for three. Cupped in and out, no good. But the rebound goes off the hands of Winter to Ellie Kirby. Misses the first putback. Gets the offensive rebound and scores the second time. Another offensive board for Edco leads to more points. A minute left in the quarter. Mutterman beats the pressure. Left side, they go on top. Colesrud, left wing for three. Grazes the right side of the rim. Brisky will let the ball go out of bounds in the deep right corner, and it goes back to Edco.
Under a minute to play, and we have had just a flurry of offense here, and the Vikings continue to crash those offensive board, second, third chance opportunities.
Sometimes four. And here's Campbell Kirby across the timeline for Edco, leading by 18. Eckelceder, who step behind the arc, left side to Ellie Kirby, left wing, fires up the three, aired that one out. That'll go out of bounds in the stage area right by us. And Edco, we mentioned as a team, only shoots 19% from the three-point line, though they've been better tonight. And again, Mutterman back in the offensive end, pushes it up the sideline to Moan, who quickly gets it back to Mutterman. Winters at the free throw area, backs her way down, spins in the lane. The shot bounces out as it bounced around 3 times, then kicked out. Winters to the free throw line for 2.
And Keyhigh continues to attack the lane that time. Mutterman's covered, so she can't shoot that outside shot. But if she finds Winters, and Addison Winters real aggressive in there. Nice spin move. Couldn't quite get it to fall.
And free throw on its way by Winters, and that one's off the back of the rim. It is no good. It's always tough here shooting free throws because in this second half, Keyhigh going right at the Edco student section, and they've been on their feet. Well, they've sat down during timeouts, but they've been on their feet throughout.
There's a lot of white. They got a white out going tonight.
Second free throw by Winters. That one is good. Makes 1 of 2, and it's 55-38 as we go inside 30 seconds left in the third. Campbell Kirby to Boriski. She drives in the lane, hangs, and floats up the shot facing the basket. It is no good. Trying to save the rebound is Edco underneath the basket with Alvis, but could not control it. And the ball goes back to Keyhigh. 21 seconds left in the third. Mutterman in the backcourt. Edco continues the pressure. Mutterman pushes it right side in the offensive end, and that is Schulte. Deep right corner for three. It's off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound by Winters, but too far underneath the basket. Saves it to Mutterman. Deep left corner for three. That shot no good. Boriski gets the rebound with 5 seconds to go. They get it to Ellie Kirby. Kirby brings it to half court, throws it on its way, and hits the top of the backboard. And the third quarter comes to an end. Edco led by 14 at the half. They've pushed it to 17 as we go to the fourth. Let's take this timeout.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Bloom's Flowers, Gifts and More in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, Furniture Showcase in Oldwine, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Egg Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. We start the fourth quarter, 55-37, Edco in the lead. North Lynn pulling away from Dunkerton now, 52-29. It is Keyhigh's basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Winters, Mutterman, also out there as well, Schulte, Moan, and Colesrud. Schulte tried to work it back out on top, but intercepted again by Edco in the defensive end with Helmrichs. Helmrichs along with Campbell Kirby, Ellie Kirby, Gall, and Alvis, starting five out there for the Vikings. Back over to Campbell Kirby, right side to Ellie Kirby. 17-point lead. They go in the lane looking for Helmrichs on the left block. The ball deflected out of there by Schulte. Stays down here with Edco off the left side of the basket. Shooting in our third quarter.
The Vikings were 9 of 25, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. For the Keyhawks, they were 6 of 13, 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
So nearly twice as many shots. And the inbounds, the ball deflected away, picked up by Marin Gall, but she's tied up there by Moan. That has been the story of the game. Edco living large on the boards.
They have. They've been getting to boards and coming up on the positive end of it, whether it's shots or resets.
Campbell Kirby inbounds to Helmrichs. They work it back in the corner. Campbell Kirby in the left corner goes right side to Gall. Gall baseline to Alvis. Baseline set shot, 15-footer. It is good. Alvis loves posting or lining up there from the baseline. 19-point lead, biggest lead of the night for the Vikings. And they try to go back in the lane to Winters. Deflected out of there. Loose ball picked up by Campbell Kirby. She could not control it as Schulte actually knocked it out of bounds. And the ball goes back to Edco anyway.
Yeah, they're going to say that was tipped by the Hawks there. Give it back to Edco. But good hustle by Campbell Kirby trying to intercept that pass.
7:09 left in the fourth. Edco has never seen that lead dip below 14 in this third quarter. I guess they did get back within 13 once. Right side, Gall. Gall tries to go to Ellie Kirby, back out on top to Campbell Kirby. Left side, Ellie Kirby, baseline to Helmrichs. Helmrichs, top of the key. Ellie Kirby drives in the lane, tried to feed Alvis, but overshot her, had the right idea, but never really got control on the pass. Turnover by Edco.
And that's only the 11th turnover by the Vikings. They average about 17 turnovers, so doing better with that. Keyhawks are at 17 turnovers.
And that's a little higher than what they averaged this year. Moan on top. They go left side. Mutterman deflected by Helmrichs, but the loose ball picked up by Winter. She spins in the lane. Post-up shot crawls over the rim. It is good. And a timeout taken here by Keyhigh rather. 6:36 left in the fourth. 17-point lead for Edco. Let's take this break with them.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by the Edgewood Reminder, Lloyd Kelchin Grain, Shimley, a division of Kendrick Inc., Little Bit of Country Stove and Fireplaces in Strawberry Point. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber It's a Crop, Harvest wisely. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. And by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Keyhigh taking a timeout here, and they are going to make a defensive switch. They're going to go full court here, down by 17, hoping to maybe create some turnovers. Backcourt area, it is Ellie Kirby to Campbell Kirby. They beat the pressure into the offensive end. They try to go to Helmrich. Over top, she catches it, but leaves the shot short inside the left block. Winters gets the rebound off the left side there. So that was a good entry pass there to Helmrich, but they come up empty. Mutterman back in the offensive end, on top to Winters. Winters to Colesrud. And Edco, right side, that is Schulte for three. Got it! Step behind the arc at the 6-minute mark. Hawks hanging in, down by 14.
Yeah, this is as close as they've been getting, so now they need another stop, and they need to get past that. Edco, you want to answer here, push that lead back out.
And no reason for Edco to rush. They try to go in the lane to Gall, but she's throwing behind her. Loose ball picked up by Winter. She has an uncontested layup. Jump steps, uses the right hand from the left side. They're back within a dozen now. So here's that full court pressure, 1-2-2, and here's the timeout by Edco. 5:42 to go. Quick spurt by the Hawks, back within a dozen. Let's take this break.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Both teams, great shape timeout-wise there. Keyhigh has 2, Edco has 3. 57-45, and a good timeout taken by Coach Putz. It went from 17 to 12 and 2 trips down the court.
Well, I think just that miscue on the offensive end and the fact that they're facing full court girl-to-girl defense here, they got to retool a little bit.
And it will be Campbell Kirby in the backcourt. Boriski checked in during that break, gives him another ball handler. Boriski goes to Alvis. They beat the pressure. Alvis into the offensive end. Brings it right side, has to go back out on top to Campbell Kirby, deflected, but Campbell Kirby gets it. 5.5 left in the fourth. Right side, Ellie Kirby on top to Campbell Kirby. High post area, they swing it right side. Ellie Kirby drives baseline, pulls up, line drives the shot off the glass from 6 feet away outside the lane from the right, and Edco back up by 14.
Line drive, no doubter. Ellie Kirby knocks it in.
Mutterman in the corner to Colesrud, back to Mutterman. Mutterman swings it right side to Moan. Moan goes baseline to Winter, spins at the right block, post-up shot. It's off the back of the rim, but fouled, and Winters goes to the free throw line for 2. Keyhigh has such a nice inside-outside combination with Mutterman and Winters.
They do, and they work it real well because Addison Winters is so agile in there. She can use different moves, and if she gets doubled, she knows right where that kick out is, and you've got good shooters on the outside.
So this is Winters to the free throw line for 2. Free throw on its way, circled around, spins out. It is no good. She will have another opportunity. The question is, can the Hawks get stops defensively?
Yeah, they got to slow down the Vikings and get stops because they've been getting buckets.
Second free throw being eyed here by Winters. Trying to salvage one of 2, and she does just that. Swishes that one through. 59-46. Vikings lead is 13. Campbell Kirby in the offensive end. Tried to go to Helmrichs, and the ball nearly intercepted by Winters, but she runs out of room. Winters, great job getting back defensively. Jump the passing lane. Hawks here settle in defensively as Edco takes it off the right side of the basket. Helmrichs on the inbounds. Back out on top. They work it in the corner to Campbell Kirby. Kirby brings it left side to Boriski. Boriski to Alvis. Alvis, Boriski, right side to Ellie Kirby. Shot clock's at 15 to take your time offensively. Right side, Campbell Kirby on top to Ellie Kirby. Boriski, left side, high post area to Helmrichs. Puts it on the floor and a body call on the drive in. So the shot clock at 8. Really one of the first times tonight we've seen Edco have to work on offense in the half court, but they'll take it along the baseline.
Yeah, and they're going to reset the shot clock here, so they're going to look to score if they can, but then they can pull it out and run some offense if they need to.
And out of bounds, it is Campbell Kirby. Tried to go on top, deflected away by Moan at the top of the key, but Alvis tracks it down, and it goes back in the corner to Campbell Kirby, who wisely brings it back out on top. Try to get him in the offense, but Mutterman strips it away. Mutterman with a steal, drives in, the left-handed layup, misses it, but she's fouled, and that obviously contributed to her missing the layup. Mutterman to the free throw line for 2.
Well, Edco wasn't real careful with that ball at the top, and that exchange between the guards wasn't clean. Mutterman steps in, and she gets the layup. Couldn't quite finish. She's going to have to earn them here at the free throw line.
Yeah, Campbell Kirby just never really got good control of that basketball for Edco. So Mutterman to the free throw line, has a pair, and the free throw being eyed by the young freshman, it is good. One thing about Mutterman is she's got arch on that shot, doesn't she?
She does, and she shoots it with such confidence. I forget that she's a freshman sometimes out there playing so well.
She brings rain with that, but it swishes through the bottom of the net. We've seen that on the three-pointers tonight. Second free throw, it is good. Swishes them both. They're back within 11, so this is as close as they've been in the second half.
Yeah, they've cut that lead down to something manageable here. They got 4 minutes to work with.
Brisky back out on top to Ellie Kirby, to Campbell Kirby. And to Kirby goes the high post area, deflected away by Mutterman, goes into the backcourt, but Campbell Kirby able to reach, and then she travels with the basketball. Campbell Kirby was trying to get a handle on the ball. Coach Putz saying that there was a body call there. That led to the travel, but the official explains it to Campbell Kirby that nope, it was just a bump, nothing worth calling, and the ball goes back to Key High.
And that's got to be frustrating because you're trying to secure the ball. It kind of knocks you off your balance, and you just take that step to just get your balance.
Schulte to Winters at the high post. Top of the key, Mutterman left side for three. It's off the back of the rim, but Schulte gets the rebound, and she's fouled. So a foul after the loose ball rebound, and that's on Campbell Kirby. So the ball goes to Key High. They'll take it off the left side of the basket.
Yeah, and I don't know where we're at with the bonus here, but we got to be getting close. And you can see Coach Putz is out on the court asking, what's going on here? There was a lot of contact from both sides, and the officials are talking this over as well.
So the foul is committed against Edco. That's where they want to make sure they had the right player. And the foul is on Campbell Kirby. That call was right. Key High's back in their defensive end, but it's their ball on offense.
Yeah, they're going to take it off on the left side of the hoop here, and they're looking to get a basket here, get it down to single digits.
Marin Gall checks in. Campbell Kirby checks out. Coach Putz getting his explanation from the official. They'll take it off the left side of the basket as Coach Putz breaks after his discussion. Not pleased, but again, able to make his point. Taking it out of bounds will be Mutterman off the left side of the basket. 4:03 left in the fourth. Inbounds, Winters in the corner. Mutterman deep left corner for three off the side of the rim. Rebound kicks to the far right. Alvis tracks it down in the corner. Back over right side is Gall. They had two chances to get back with an 8. Gall in the backcourt to Ellie Kirby. Kirby ahead to Gall in the offensive end. Has the ball stripped away by Mutterman. Mutterman the steal and then fouled by Campbell Kirby, which was not a horrible foul because Colesrud was headed down the court with a fast break opportunity.
Yeah, that was an actually pretty smart foul because they had a couple of girls and they had a path to the hoop, and they're going to have to take it out here in their backcourt.
Campbell Kirby quickly back into the ball game, and that may be a case of just kind of getting her confidence renewed after a turnover and a foul. And good decision by Coach Putz to bring her back in. Still 59-48, Edco in the lead. Mutterman right side to Moan. Moan, Schulte has it on the right wing area, and she'll work it back in from the corner to Moan. Moan to Mutterman. Mutterman top of the key, goes off a pick, launches up the three, got it! So Key High back within 8 right now. 3:23 left in the fourth, and a timeout by the Hawks. It's game on. 59-51. Let's take this break.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
This is an 11-2 run by Key High here in the fourth quarter. Actually, it's 11-4 in this quarter. So it is again Edco with the basketball, leading by 8 after the timeout by Keyhigh. Campbell Kirby in the offensive end, trapped, gets it out of there though to Boriski. Boriski tries to go in the lane. The ball deflected into the hands of Ellie Kirby. Her shot from inside the left block, no good, but fouled. Ellie Kirby, right place, right time. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
You can see the Vikings, when they got past that first wave, they knew they had to attack, and that pass was a little errant, but Ellie Kirby right there goes up strong, gets bumped from behind.
17-point lead for Edco to start the quarter. Keyhigh back within 8. Ellie Kirby's free throw circles out. It is no good. Boy, this has been a game of what you would say major runs.
Major runs, yeah. Both teams just answering the call back and forth.
And the second free throw being eyed by Ellie Kirby. It is good, 1 of 2. And Edco leads 60-51 as we approach 3 minutes to here left in the fourth. Mutterman loses the handle on the basketball, saves it back to Winters. Now to Colesrud, avoided a travel. Winters puts it on the floor, backs her way down, spins inside the right block, leaves the shot short. It was altered by Alvis. And the rebound pulled down by Helmrichs for Edco. Boriski back in the offensive end, right side to Ellie Kirby on the far right sideline. Brings it back to center court in a foul by Colesrud. 2:47 to go, not yet the bonus situation yet. Edco takes it out of bounds in their offensive end.
Well, and if you're Keyhigh, you got to keep being aggressive, trying to get steals. You've got fouls to give, and you're going to get into that situation where you may have to foul and exchange 2s and 3s.
So it will be Ellie Kirby taking it out of bounds in front of the Edco bench, leading by 9 at 60-51. So again, Kirby goes to Kirby. That's Ellie to Campbell in the offensive end. Left side to Boriski. Boriski against that zone for Keyhigh. Even though the full court pressure, they've fallen back into a zone. Campbell Kirby and a reach-in foul by Mutterman, who just about got a steal. Keyhigh fans not pleased on that, but a foul called, and that is the, I believe, 4th foul on Keyhigh here in the 4th.
Yeah, I think we got to be in the bonus here now, so going forward.
Backcourt area to Campbell Kirby. Back right side to Ellie Kirby, so Keyhigh being aggressive. Boriski at the high post area, swings it left side to Helmrichs along the baseline. Cross-court pass to Ellie Kirby, pulls up, baseline 10-footer, leaves it flat. Helmrichs, another offensive rebound, kisses it off the glass from the left side, and it's an 11-point lead for Edco, another offensive board. Back in the offensive end very quickly, Mutterman. Mutterman goes off a pick, right side, launches a deep 3, aired it out, heat check, and Campbell Kirby got the rebound and is tied up on the rebound with Colesrud off the left side. Stays down here, though, with Keyhigh.
Yeah, that was a long shot and coming off that pick, but good rebound by Campbell Kirby, not able to get it out quick enough. Keyhigh ties her up.
They'll take it off the left side of the basket, inbounds to Moan. Moan knocked away by Helmrichs, but saves it back there to Winters. Winters back left side. Here's Schulte, deep left 3. It's off the back of the rim. She was off the top of the key, missed it. Mutterman the rebound. And here's Mutterman, 25 feet away. Hits the side of the rim. That one short. Rebound kicks to the far corner, out of bounds. And it goes back to the Vikings. That young freshman has no conscience, and it's fun.
Oh, yeah. She's just shooting it with confidence, and you wonder how much tired she's getting in her legs because those shots are starting to come up just a hair short.
1:45 left in the 4th. Vikings beat the pressure as Boriski picks up the loose ball. It was deflected to her on an entry pass to the lane to Helmrichs. Back left side. Ellie Kirby open on the left block. Fouled by Winters. As Winters came over to help defensively. Good ball movement by the Vikings. And again, Ellie Kirby effective on the weak side.
And I think Addison Winters walking to the bench, I think that's going to be her 5th foul. She's going to fall out of this ball game.
And Winters, the leading scorer for Keyhigh, a sophomore, has been a double-double machine for them this season. We'll get you a total point, once again here, for Winters, a point total, which she ended up with tonight.
She ended up with 15 points tonight, just under her average, but, man, she had to work hard for him.
Ellie Kirby's free throw, it is good. So after they pulled back within 8, Edco has answered on a 5-0 run.
Yeah, trying to extend this enough and put it out of reach, and Keyhigh's running out of time here.
Second free throw being eyed by Ellie Kirby. It is good, so it's back to a 13-point lead. Some breathing room for Edco. 90 seconds left in the 4th. Mutterman back in the offensive end. Takes a step back 3 left wing. Hits off the side of the rim. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Helmrichs off the left. It's one and done for Keyhigh. Here's Helmrichs into the offensive end. And again, she'll stop the dribble. Great heady decision by the senior to bring it back out on top. And Campbell Kirby is fouled with 1:18 to go. And that will put Keyhigh to the, Edco to the free throw line with Campbell Kirby. Keyhigh has put Edco into the bonus. And that is foul number 5 on Colesrud. She'll check out.
Yeah, she's going to foul out of this ball game as well. But She played hard out there, gave them a couple of points when they needed them. Campbell Kirby going to the free throw line now.
As we mentioned, this is a team, Keyhigh, that has only one senior starter. Campbell Kirby's free throw circled around, stayed down. It is good. And they only have 2 juniors. So the majority of their contributors are freshmen and sophomore. This is a team that has a great future that only figures to learn from this atmosphere. Second free throw, misses it to the left. Helmrich's another offensive rebound. Mutterman took a shot to the knee or to the nose on the rebound there as Helmrich skied for it. It was inadvertent. But as Helmrich's got the rebound, they stop play immediately, and Mutterman is okay.
Yeah, I think Mutterman is going to be okay, but she got it right in the eye, and she went down right away. So good recognition there by the officials. They stop play, make sure she's all right.
Ended up being the right eye. She took that elbow, but no cut there. She's okay. Campbell Kirby inbounds. They go to Helmrichs. There's a foul, and this is in the lane on Edco. This is on Helmrichs trying to push back Keyhigh behind her, and the foul called on Helmrich. She was trying to put number 23, Isabel Mathiel, back behind her, and that is an offensive foul. We're going the other way.
She was trying to get that positioning in there and felt like maybe she got fouled on the way in, but they're going to call the offensive
Back
foul.
in the offensive end, it is Keyhigh with the basketball. They try to work it in the lane, trying to go to Mutterman, deflected out of bounds. This is where it makes the options tough for Keyhigh. Summer Walliser is back into the ballgame for them, but you've lost your leading scorer here. And they try to go inbounds on top. It's knocked away by Campbell Kirby, picked up by Ellie Kirby, then knocked out of bounds by Keyhigh at the scorer's table. 1:04 to go, and the Vikings have possession.
Yeah, great hustle by Walliser there trying to track that down, but good job by Edco getting that turnover.
Marin Gall in. Bollinger checks in for Keyhigh. As checking out for them will be Boriski along with Ellie Kirby as well. And now a timeout by Keyhigh. 1:04 to go. Edco trying to close it out. They lead by 14. Let's take this timeout.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start, more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm, it's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
1:04 to go in our fourth quarter. 65-51, Edco in the lead since Keyhigh pulled back within 58-51. Edco on a 7-0 run right now to close it out.
Well, and doing it defensively along with the offense, not letting them score, really shutting down their scores.
So it will be Edco's basketball. They'll take it into the backcourt with Campbell Kirby. I think if you're Keyhigh here, you stay aggressive defensively, but it looks to me like they're going to keep away from fouling at this point and realize that the only thing left to decide is the final score as Edco moves it around the perimeter. Bollinger back out on top to Campbell Kirby. Kirby high post area to Helmrichs. Left side. Gall's going to take a three on the left wing. Rattled in and out. Pops out of there. Helmrichs the offensive rebound, and why not? Puts it up and in from the left side. Living large off the glass. 16-point lead for the Vikings. Here across the timeline is Walliser. Walliser goes right sideline to Schulte. Schulte back out on top to Mutterman. Mutterman left side, that's Moan. Deep left corner for three, it is blocked. Offensive rebound, Walliser, middle of the lane. 6-foot shot, it is good with 20 seconds to go, but the only thing left to decide is the final score. And we're down to 10 seconds. Campbell Kirby comes into the offensive end, and the Edco fans come to their feet. It is Edco, and it's going to be a rematch with Northland. They've pushed Northland in the last matchup before Northland pulled away in the second half. Vikings are going to hope the third time's a charm, but Edco overcomes a slow start, and they advance into the regional final. They defeat Keyhigh by a final score of 67-53. With the win, the Vikings improve to 19-4. Edco closes, or rather Keyhigh closes the season 18-6. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Ray's Excavating, Carl's Grocery, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Welcome back to Edgewood. It is Edgewood-Colesburg advancing into the regional final Wednesday night. Site to be determined, but they'll take on North Lynn. North Lynn in control against Dunkerton. That was 52-29 going into the third quarter. We'll get you a final score before out here tonight. The story of this game, Keyhigh led 15-2. Started the game on a 12-0 run. By the end of the quarter, Edco led 17-16. The difference in this ball game, the second quarter. Edco outscored Keyhigh 17-4 in the second quarter. Otherwise, it was pretty much status quo. As they outscored them by 13 points, they win by 14. Edco built the lead to 17 in the second half. Keyhigh made a late run to get back with an 8, but Edco closed the game, as it turns out, on an 8-2 run to win by a final score of 67-53. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the game totals, starting with Edco.
They were led tonight by Audrey Helmrichs. She had 22 points. She had 19 rebounds. She had to be close to double figures on steals, so almost a triple-double for Helmrichs. 15 points for Ellie Kirby. 9 points for Rachel Eggleseder, that big lift in the second quarter. 8 points for Campbell Kirby. 7 points for Claire Alvis. And 6 points for Lily Bariski. So 67 points for the Vikings tonight. They were 5 of 22 behind the arc. 23 of 43 inside the 2-point and all those second chance points. So 53% there. 43% on the night, so a good shooting night for the Vikings. 6 of 9 from the free throw line and just 16 turnovers. Probably a little higher than they want, but man, did they play aggressive defensively.
23 offensive rebounds for Edco led to far more shot attempts in this ballgame.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Let's go to the totals now for Keyhigh.
For the Hawks, they were led by the freshman Riley Mutterman, 25 points tonight. Addison Winters, a sophomore, 15 points tonight. Elena Schulte, another sophomore, 8 points. Lillian Colesrud, another sophomore, 3 points. And Summer Walliser with 2 points, junior for them. So 53 points out of everybody underneath senior. and they were 9 of 31 behind the arc, 29%, 10 of 19 inside of it, so overall 38%. They did have 18 turnovers, and they were 6 of 12 from the free throw line for 50%.
All right, so that's the total, 67-53. Difference in this ball game, though, a lot of it comes down to experience. Edco been in these situations.
Well, yeah, and I think their length, when they started playing that full court defense, their length made a difference because Keyhi was trying to throw over it, and they were just too tall, too lengthy, able to take those interceptions, and they turned into runouts. And then on the offensive end, when Edco did miss, they were right there for the offensive rebounds 2, 3, 4 times and did a great job of putbacks.
As I mentioned, this is a Keyhi team that has a high ceiling. I mean, when you look at how young this team is.
Oh, my goodness.
And to come into this atmosphere tonight, Edco got so much out of their tournament run last year, if you remember. They made that run in the tournament, which has just carried over into this season. You see the same thing happening with this Keyhi team.
Well, yeah, you think about this game last year. They played each other, and that was a 50-point difference because Edco just blitzed them to start. And Keyhi came in here saying, we're not going to let that happen again. And they kind of gave their own run to start. And they're going to learn from this. They're going to get better next year, and you're going to see them in the same situation again.
We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk with Keyhi coach Ben Wagner and talk with Edco coach Steve Putz when our postgame show continues from Edco after this.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg. Edgewood Signs and Designs. Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Carr Auto Group. Bacon Concrete in Postville. And by Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Welcome back to Edgewood. Post-game show continues. Again, Edco victorious, 67-53. We're joined by Keyhi coach Ben Wagner. Coach, first off here, let's talk about the start of this ball game. Exactly what you guys are looking for.
It was. I mean, that was kind of our game plan that we had coming in is try to build a lead right off the get-go, and something that Edco hasn't seen much of the year is being behind, especially early in a ball game. So we upped the tempo a little bit on them. I think it kind of caught them off guard a little bit.
All right. Obviously, really the difference in the ball game comes to the second quarter. You got outscored 17-4 in that second quarter, and that again right there's the ball game.
Yeah, it was. We were even 3 quarters. Coach Wagner told me we played even with them. That one bad quarter, but they kind of read into our game then and really picked up the defense at that point and started putting the press on.
Yeah, one of your concerns was rebounding in this ball game, and that gave Edco a number of I think they had 23 offensive rebounds.
23 offensive rebounds. That does not surprise me. I was real worried about trying to rebound against them. They're very athletic and they're long. We had way too many turnovers trying to throw the ball over the top, and they were picking them off.
But I think here's the big thing. You guys are down by 17, and yet this young team got you back within 8 in the fourth quarter.
That's incredible. That's what I told them here after the game is that they could have folded. They could have just said, oh, here we go. We got beat by 50 down here last year, just another one of them things. But for a young team, they're very mature.
Yeah, let's talk about some of those young kids. Riley Mutterman led you with 25 points, and that's become a norm for you, hasn't it?
It has. She just had her career high 28 here last week, and she's just continuing to grow every game. She puts hours and hours in the gym on the off season, year round.
Obviously, Addison Winters had just her typical night, 15 points there, and I'm sure double digits close to rebounds.
Oh, I'm sure she did. She's really our leader on the floor. She's just an outstanding individual.
Now, also 8 points from Elena Schulte as well, and that's what you're looking for, a consistent number 3 scorer with this group.
Yeah, Lily Karlsrud hit some a few shots, and as she actually had against Central, she had 21 points. She was our leading scorer. So we don't have just the Mutterman and the Winters. We have other girls that can score for us.
All right, so let's talk about, I know you only have one senior. Tell me about that kid, and that's the Moan girl, correct?
Yes. Oh, yeah, Mallory, we're going to really miss her. She was a great leader all year for us. She's the one I went to when I had questions. We talked a lot about how, different, it's your team, it's our team. What do you think? And, just an outstanding individual.
All right. Everybody else coming back, though. I mean, you figured this could be a great learning experience.
Yeah, I'm sure hoping so. We have a small 8th grade group again. Actually, we're probably trading a Mon for a Mon. Mallory has a 8th grade sister that is a talented basketball player, so we're looking forward to bringing her up too. So.
All right, always good to catch up with you, Coach. Great effort by our kids tonight.
Yep, thank you very much, Dan.
You betcha. Key High basketball coach Ben Wagner talking things over about his Hawk team. They drop a hard-fought 67-53 decision. Quick break. We'll be joined by Edco coach Steve Putz when we continue after this. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Blooms Flowers Gifts and More in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, Furniture Showcase in Oldwine, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Egg Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Post-game show continues. We're joined by Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz. Coach, first off here, let's talk about the start of this ball game. You guys found yourselves down early. I think you love how your team, though, responded.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I was kind of a little afraid of, after the hard-fought game with East Buchanan the other night on Tuesday night, of how we were going to kind of respond to that coming in here. And, we just looked a little slow getting started here and trying to be patient, thinking, they'll eventually come around here, but it took a little longer than I was expecting. But once we did, we still won that first quarter.
And I think it started on the defensive end for you guys.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it was, all we needed to do was make that first basket so we could set up our full court press and get things going and rolling there, and that just leads us to get into it defensively, and it did.
All right, let's talk about, first off, some of the individuals. Audrey Helmrichs, 22 points, 19 rebounds in this ball game. I think she was in double digits offensive rebound-wise.
Yeah, no, exactly. She's a workhorse. I knew it. She was going to be a dominant player in here. They're going to have a hard time stopping her on the boards and on the inside interior. If we could get her the ball, we were working on making better passes in practice to her because it was. She needed to have that night, and she did a very well job.
And Ellie Kirby did a lot of her scoring just outside the lane tonight on the weak side. She had 15 points.
Yeah, no, Ellie does a nice job. She really improved her game this year on that dribble drive, that mid-range jump shot. We worked on that in the offseason. She did not have that last season, and so that was the one thing her and I worked on a lot this in the offseason and during the season, and it's paying off dividends for her right now.
Second quarter ends up being huge, and Rachel Enkelsteiner comes off the bench with 9 points for you in the first half.
Yeah, no, I can't say enough. Rachel, like I said, her minutes are here and there, so it's pretty tough for somebody to come off the bench sometimes in games like these for the minutes that she has played, and yeah, I just thought, the situation at that point of the game where we were going to be able to get some shots from the outside and in practice, she's a great three-point shooter, and she responded for us.
Yeah, you end up with 15 points off the bench because Lily Boriski, again, gave you hustle minutes. She had 6 points in the first quarter as you guys started that comeback. Obviously, Claire Alvis and also Campbell Kirby. This shows you're more than just a 1 or 2 score team, but Campbell Kirby had 8 points, Claire Alvis 7 points. Solid games for those two.
Yeah, no, all around. Like I said, our team, once we get going, anybody can score. I want everybody to score and take your shots in the games, and they just had the opportunity, and tonight was a night where each one responded well when they had the opportunity.
All right, you had the lead at 17. It's cut to 8, but I think you can love how your team responded in the fourth.
Yeah, no, this team does do that. We've done it all year long. Tonight wasn't the only night we've had to do that, and when it prepared us, and they know on that timeout, the girls said, themselves, just settle down. We're fine. Let's go out there and win this game. And, they went out there and took control and took charge of it themselves.
All right. North Lynn coming up on Wednesday night. It is a team you know quite well.
Yep. No, exactly. We figured that's who it would be once we had this win. Yeah, we've seen them twice. The last time we had them at our place, we played them really, really well. The girls made the adjustments we needed. We actually led at halftime on them by 2 and made it a game all the way into the fourth quarter. So they know we can play with them. So that experience and that will help us going forward.
All right, what do you see in order to have an opportunity in that ball game Wednesday night?
Yeah, same thing a little bit. We got to get that ball inside to Audrey when we can. She had a huge game that night against North Lynn. They didn't have an answer for her. She had about the same amount of points and rebounds against North Lynn as she did tonight. So we just got to be physical with that team. That team does not like to handle the physical part of us when we play them. And then we just got to be able to hit some outside shots to go along with that to be able to beat them. And then the biggest thing is we got to be able to get to their 3 shooters with the Bogies and the Cameron Curd out there. Obviously, those 3 weapons out there. You got to hope once in a while that they just miss one of their open shots to make it a game.
All right, Coach. We'll talk to you before Wednesday night's ball game. Congratulations on the win. Good luck to you guys.
All right. Yep. Thanks, Dan.
Edco basketball coach Steve Putz talking things over about his Viking team victorious tonight, 67-53. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll wrap things up from Edgewood after this.
Are you wanting to eat better, feel better, get your weight or other numbers under control, and need someone to hold you accountable? This is Brandy Strube, registered dietitian with Veterans Memorial Hospital. I welcome consultations with patients of all ages and look forward to helping you meet your nutritional goals. Please call the hospital to set up an appointment or ask your doctor for a referral at your next visit.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Welcome back into Edgewood. It is Edco advancing 67-53. That's your final score. Edco victorious over Keyhigh tonight. Again, Keyhigh raced out to a 15-2 lead, but Edco regrouped, led by 1. At the end of 1, they outscored Keyhigh 17-4 in the second quarter. That really the difference in the ball game, as both teams put up 33 points in the second half. Keyhigh trailed by double digits, got back within 8 at 59-51, but Edco closed the game on an 8-2 run, an experienced team that settled down and wins this ball game with their 19th victory of the season.
Yeah, just you saw that experience, that calmness of, we're okay, let's get back into this, let's extend that lead, and they did a nice job. And you saw the inexperience at times out of Keyhigh, but man, you saw a lot of potential as those young kids go forward. We're going to see him in this situation again.
Yeah, I think this Keyhigh team has a bright future. And again, it'll take some work, don't get me wrong, but you look at what Edco did last year in the postseason, how that carried over to this season. We mentioned this earlier. Keyhigh, the same situation. This can really carry over for a very bright future with a very young team. Keyhigh closes the season. They had won 7 in a row coming in. They close 18-6. Edco continues their winning streak. They have now won 10 in a row. Their last loss, by the way, to North Lynn. So Edco winning 19-4 is now their record, winning by a final score of 67-53. So that sets the stage for us. Tuesday nights will be at Starmont. It is MFL Marmac in North Fayette Valley at 7 o'clock. And Wednesday night, we don't know the site yet, but it will be Edco and North Lynn in the regional final game for state. The boys' game on Tuesday night is a district final, regional final for the girls on Wednesday night. The Chalk Talk also beginning at 6:30, game time 7 o'clock both nights here on KCTN FM 100. We will live video stream both on KCTN.com. We'll see you Tuesday night.
We'll be there, Dan.
Again, Edco victorious over Keyhigh, 67-53. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game and scores and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. For Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks once again to Dakota Hammond for running our camera tonight, Gibson Behrens for keeping rebounding stats, and Ty Keenan for running our studio show. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake.